Am I audible, right? Okay. So, thank you so much for joining here, first of all. And also, thank you, Shika. I would like to welcome Nivedha ma'am. So, actually, she is from Bengaluru Gopalan Center. So, she have a experience on robotics as well as in Python. So yesterday we had a great session on Figma, right? So continuation of that, we wanted to host a series of workshops. So here we are come. So actually, ma'am, from Kalam Pragati and Kalam Pragati students, we heartily welcome you, ma'am, for this session.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. So okay, so I'll just brief the scenario there. What is happening? So actually, we have received more applications. So that for that we segregated into two modes. So one is offline as well as online. So few students joined our online with their own mobiles or laptops, and a few students joined here, and they came here to our Kalam Pragati lab, and they already settled with their PCs. So right now, they also logging here in the offline session. So also they log in with their Google Colab accounts. So yeah, ma'am.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Guru. Yeah, everyone ready? Can you show your hands? At least I can see your hands. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Nice. Let me share my screen. Can you able to view my screen?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon. Can you able to view my screen?
No, actually, ma'am.
No.
Yeah, we can able to see workshop Python documentation.
Yeah. Now is it okay? No. Is it
Yes,
now?
ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, ma'am.
Yeah. So now you can able to view my Google
Yes,
Doc
yes,
also,
we
right?
can able to view your Google Colab, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Guru. Okay. So
Close that door.
yeah, good. I want to have a little interaction with you all related to this. So because we will get to contact, then we will start the session. Okay. Right. Okay. So can I know from which branch you people are? So those who are in online, you can unmute yourself and you can tell me, or else you can message in the WhatsApp also. Which branch you people are? I want to know.
Information technology.
Yeah, good. CSCC. Oh, good. So most of you are from CS group. Yeah, right. IT also. Nice. EC. Oh, good. Yeah, okay. AI and data science. Okay. So what about okay CS?
Mechanical engineering.
Yeah. What? Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So I want to know that I want to know from you that what is data science? You know anything about data science? What does that mean actually? Few are from A and data science actually. So can anyone of you mute and tell me? Shall unmute and tell me what is data science? You know what is? No, I'm not asking a big thing and all. Just tell me that what is that actually? What you understood about what is data science like that? Through the name itself, data science is there. So what actually it is. And I want to know from you that what's your expectation on this workshop also. So a little bit, any one or two, you can speak with me. Yeah, good. Mohammed Arshad. Yeah, it's dealing with the data, maintaining, segregating. Yeah, nice. Then anyone else? Anyone who is on online, you can unmute yourself and can tell me so that everyone can hear you. Anyone? Okay, then we will go inside. So data science is nothing but so what we are going to what is how we are going to deal with the data. That means data analysis, manipulation, anything we can tell what we are going to do with the particular data. That is related to the data science. Okay, so in this workshop, what we are going to see is so we are going to see about the Python basics of data. That means how Python will be useful for the data science. So data science is a different engineering. For that engineering, how Python is used. Then how we are going to deal with the different libraries that are present in the Python. So those things we will be going to see. And among so many libraries, we are going to see about only three libraries now, as we have very less time now. So today I'm going to discuss with the three libraries. Then at the final thing, we will be having different challenges. Don't think that it's like a big challenge like that. It's a small challenge only that will be related to this data science. Okay. So through that challenges, you can able to understand that how actually in the real world we are working with the Python for data science. Okay. So yeah. So what is data science? It is nothing but so around the world we can see anyone. Take your college also or your university also. So wherever you see, there will be some data is there, right? If you are doing some shopping, some data is there. So if you are reading something, some data is there. Actually, what is data? I'm telling about data like that. What is data? Come on. Anyone want to speak from there? You can take a mic or something. So many are in online, right? Can you tell me what is data actually? Okay, data is nothing but information, right? Yeah, information we call it as data. So with that data, what we are going to do? So how we are utilizing our data? That is the thing called data science. Okay. So it actually includes so many things like maths, statistics. It includes then analysis, then how we are going to work on that. Then basic learning will be there. Based on that, you will come to a conclusion that okay, this is what you are doing using that data. What you have to do and what you should not do. Like that, you will come to some decision. Then you will approach the company or someone who is going doing that business. Example, you can take so how many of you are having car or two wheeler like that? You can just show a thumbs up. Yeah, good. So if you are going to a showroom or a two-wheeler showroom, okay. So what are all the brands you usually see when you go there? Example, you can take Royal Enfield. Have you visited the Royal Enfield showroom anywhere? If you go there, no, you can see some latest versions in the very attractive kind of things will be in the first. Then the normal models, little old models, classic models will be in the that side. So how they are placing, do you know? Even in that also they are doing some analysis actually. So what they does is, before how it happened is, they usually what are all the things they are having, they usually kept on the display, and they did the total display and everything. Those who are visiting their customers, they welcome the customer, they will show all the things, everything. It was like as in the flow only. But later on, what happened, no? They can't able to show the people that what they want, because some people might be very specified about particular product they want to take, but they it might not be in that particular storeroom. So they will guide them to go to, yeah, you can come on the next month, or they are, later we will book on that time it will come. Now we can't able to show. That kind of things are what happened before. Example, we also bought some desert storm in Royal Enfield. That time when we visited the store, no, what happened? There was no desert storm. Only one display piece was there, but that too they say they sold actually. When we went, that time we couldn't see. We couldn't able to view that desert storm or feel the experience of that desert storm like that. Then we asked them, where is that? We want to try, do the trial and all like that. Then they fixed one date. Then it came like that. Even a few showrooms, they told that once you book, then only you can get it. You can't able to have a ride also like that. So that happened before. Then later on, after this data science analysis, analytics and all came, no, what they does is, they started getting the input from the customers, that what they wish, what they want to see, what kind of model they want to view. Example, based on the different areas will be having different. Example, if it is in the Bangalore, it will be a different thing. If it is in the Lucknow, it will be a different thing. So people in Lucknow and people in Bangalore, their taste differs, because it's a city. So they need something, and it's too much traffic also. So they may prefer some different vehicles. Okay, so based on that input, the data analyst people will discuss, and they decide and come with a solution. They came with a solution that, okay, if we most of the people are liking this model, so we will keep it in the display like that, so that they can order from the warehouse. You know that, no, the warehouse will be from different area. The warehouse will be might be from different state also. So from there it should come, and they have to display those things and all. So what happened after this data analytics and all? They understood the customer, and they are satisfying the customer by keeping that particular model in the display. So this is what how the data science helps in the business. Okay, so example, this one is in the car room. Can you take in your college only? Okay, so in colleges, how the data will be helpful? What kind of data and how it will be helpful for your college? Or else you can take yourself also. I want anyone to interact with me. Okay, if any student, those who joined online, you can also speak with me. Okay, so if you are going to join on college, what are the aspects you want to see? What are the preferences you are having? Anyone? Backgrounds and effects. Then students' academic record. Good. Okay. Okay. Nice. So So when your placement, yeah, nice. That's the main point, right? So yeah, college staff database placement record, nice, nice, good. So these things you want to see, right? So this is the thing from a customer view. Okay, you are a customer or client, you are going to approach one college. These are all your expectations. But how the management knows that this is the expectation from the people, client. For that, what they does is they do this data analysis. Okay, so they will check that. Okay, so how many students, which department? Because you are having so many branches, and each year it's changing. Okay, so before it was like easy, totally triple E, mechanical. Those many the branches were there. In between, CS became a boom one. CS and IT become then. After that, now robotics came. After that, data science and AML came. So it's evolving. Okay, so based on their students thing, that means how the students wish, based on the placement also. What are the things the company is asking? What kind of skills as they are looking on? Like that, based on that, the branches also differ. So before might be most of the students joined EC, triple E like that, but now most of them are entering into AML, data science, that kind of thing. Okay, so that differs actually each by year. So when the college does this analysis and all, they will come to know that what kind of branches they can able to extend, or they can reduce the seats, like that they are doing. So all this whatever happening around you are working based on the data and the data analysis. Okay, I think hope you understood about what is data science and all, right? Okay, you can see one example here in the screen. So this is a what? Yep, normally as company. Okay, so they initially what happened? No, they faced a problem with the airplanes. That means sometimes it get delayed. The time may not be proper. Sometimes most of the what travels and all got cancelled. So to avoid that, they followed the data science things, and now they are clearly planning the things like route planning, whether to schedule the particular thing, or they can able to connect the flights. Because of the data science, they are doing it perfectly. So like the same way you can, if your logistic company is there, so there they are using these things. Like if a particular shipment is there, so in which way they have to do, based on the old records and all, and with the help of the AI also, they can able to identify that. So in which way the traffic is more and which way the things are normal, so that they can reach the particular thing, that means destination properly at the grade, right? So these are some examples of the data science. So this is how the data science is totally helpful in all kind of business. So that's why now it's a booming, right? And you can see more opportunities in the data science now. So basically, how the data science works is, initially the data will be there. They collect different data from the customer. It might be from the marketing, or it from the environmental based things. Like that, they collect different data. From the data, they clean that, prepare the data. What is mean by cleaning is, so if you are taking some raw data, it might be having some raw data means nothing but it's in the form of Excel sheet or CSV format, like that, some basic sheet. Okay, so then we have to clear and prepare the data for the analyzing. So how they will do, using the language Python, they can able to clean the data. Cleaning is nothing but some, there might be some typo error might be there, there might not be filled anything, like that. Example, if you are filling some Google form, okay, there are so many things are there. If it is mandatory, you might have filled that. If it is not mandatory, you might not have filled that. Few might have filled that, few might not have filled that. While getting the data, I can't able to analyze it because few are in a blank spaces. So how can I avoid the blank spaces and do the analysis? So that kind of preparation, we call it as cleaning and preparing the data. And if I want it in a certain order, like that also I can able to do. So for these things, then after cleaning everything, then I have to analyze the data. That means, example, if it is a sales thing is happening, so which model sales is done? Example, in Amazon, so many products are there. example in a mobile. You can take the mobile as an example. So many mobiles are there, Poco, Vivo, like that. So in that Samsung, if they should know that how many, that means customers sales, how it is in the case of the different products. So based on that, they analysis. That is the third thing. And finally, they will visualize the data. Visualize is nothing but like graph, you know, right? Graphs, plot graph, then pie chart, that kind of graph they make, and see the visualized data, that how it differs, how it was in the last year, how it is was in the how it is in the present year, like that, so that they can predict the future things. So like that they does actually. Then they make the decisions and give it to the business. So this is the total flow actually. Initially getting the data, cleaning, then analyzing, then visualizing the what are all the things happening there. Then we have to get a decision, come to a decision and help the business people. This is what a data scientist does. Okay. So in this total process, what help us to do these things? This can't be done like a normal whatever I'm speaking, like that we can't able to do, or we can't be able to do it manually. If you are doing it manually, it will take much time. Okay, so how can we do these things? For that we need programming. So for that programming we are approaching this Python. So there are so many programming languages there, right? So why we approach only Python? See, wherever you can see, if it you take the machine learning, it's Python only. If it is a web development, it's Python only. Like that, why most of the things we are using Python? Simple and easy, good, easy to understand, right? Easy to use. Yeah, C and C plus plus, then further it has good quality of, yeah, that is main thing. Yeah, good quality of libraries, versatile. Yeah, good. It can run in any OS. Yeah, easy to write. Good. Thank you. So the thing is that it has so much of libraries that that we can use it for different applications. Yeah, good. Thank you. Easy to use and developer friendly. Yeah, good. So, and also, have you seen the coding and all? It will be like how we are talking. Like that only, the codings phrases will be there. Of course, syntax error, those things are there. But even after that, when you compare to the C++ or C or other Java like that, here the codings will be very simple. Yeah, platform independent also. And it's very simple, like how we talk. So if I want to write some coding, how I am talking, no, the same way will be the coding also. So it is very easier, and also it's having lot and lot of libraries that will help us to do our things very fastly. Okay, it saves the time. So that's why we are using Python for this. So Python, where we can run? We can run in different interpreters. One is Google Colab, and one more we are using is Visual Studio Code. Okay, so now you are going to do it Google Colab. Hope everyone opened that. Right? Everyone are ready with your Google Colab? Yeah, good. Nice. Okay. So, okay. So what are all the libraries we use for the data science? For data science, we need so much of libraries, right? So these are all the main libraries we usually use. One is Panda. Panda is mainly used for data analysis and manipulation, whatever I told you. So we have to analyze the data. That means it might be what in which area the more concentration is there, where in which area there is no much interest. Like that kind of analysis we can do with the pandas. Then matplotlib is nothing but a visualizing. How we can able to visualize that through the charts. That is that can be included in this library. TensorFlow, hope most of them are robotic. They are doing, you are doing robotic course also, right? So TensorFlow will be helpful in the machine learning. Yeah. So how we are learning many things. No? Same way the machine should learn so many things so that it can act and help us. So for that we are having so much of libraries. In that TensorFlow is the main one. Okay. Then scientific computing. Any computations are there that can be done through the particular library. Then we are having NumPy also. NumPy is totally related to the mathematical functions. That means, example, sine, cos, so many mathematical functions will be included in this NumPy. And Seaborn. Seaborn is another data visualization, last like the Matplotlib. And Keras is for deep learning. Deep learning, if you want to do the data, that you can do. Then PyTorch and SQL database also. Okay. So okay, now we are going to deal with the NumPy. Before going to that, I want to know that how much you are or good at little Python. Okay, okay. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to explain each and everything. I'm going to just ask you that I will type few things. You just tell me that what is that and tell me how it works. Okay. So, example, is my screen clear? Is it viewable? Yeah, good. Okay. Example, take. You know what are all the data types, right? What are all the data types we are using in the Python? Can you tell me? You can type in the chat. Strings, okay. Then integer, then right float, yeah, int float, string, double, nice, boolean, good, dictionary, yeah, right, yeah, right, good, yeah, thank you. So we are having different data types here. You know the base, yeah, thank you. Double, yeah, right. Okay, good. Thank you, Bob. So the thing is that, example, if you are typing x equal to 10, so what is it actually? How it takes? How can I check the type of the particular data? See, example, x equal to 10 I give. So if I want to know the data type of that particular thing, how can I do that? Yeah, good. Print of type of x, right? So it will give you the things, right? Type command we can use. Example, if I want to check something, wait, x equal to this. Can you tell me what is this? What I'm doing here? Typecasting, nice, good. So what is mean by typecasting? Forcefully changing data type, right? So if you want to change the data type, what it is already been, we want to change the data type, that time we can use it as the type. So how it will be the output, how the output will be, like it's a string, so it's coming normally. I have given a float kind of thing, 3.4, but it's coming as an integer. I have given as a single integer, but it has been typecasted to float, and that's why it's coming as 3.0, right? Okay. And one more. So can you, are you all dealing with the strings, right? You know the string functions and all, right? So I will give you some example. You just tell me what will be the output, okay? Yeah. Is it clear for you? This one? So I want to know those who are in that offline, that means in the hall. Can you able to see my Google Colab? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Can you tell me the? Yeah, many are sending me the answers also. Nice. So what it does actually? Anyone can you or speak? Anyone can unmute and speak. We afternoon everyone becomes silent or what? Okay, let it be. So index 2 to index 5, right? So it will give you the yeah, it's doing the slicing, right? Nice. So it's giving the proper thing because everything starts from the zero. So automatically 2 to 5 means it will show you from 2 to 4, right? Good. So one more example I want to show you. Can you tell me what is this command actually? What is this function? Can you see that? It's a strip function, right? Yeah, good. So what it does, remove the extra spaces, whether it is inside the whole string or outside. Yeah, it's remove the extra space, but whether it is inside or outside, whether the space is countable or not. Yeah, before the starting of the string and after the at that means at the end of the string, right? Okay. Good. Okay. One more thing I want to ask you, like, thank you everyone. Okay. What's the output actually? What it does? You can run it later. Just to tell me that what it does. True. We can. Yeah. If anyone received any -1 like that. Yeah, what is the 6 actually? Example, if I'm typing like this. It's giving, yeah, the index. It's giving the index. It's finding the letter. That means how, where it is actually. It's finding and giving us the index. Okay, good. So if it is -1, what is that actually? I have searched hello, how are you, right? And I want it to find the how. Now it's showing -1. Why? Case sensitive. Okay, case sensitive. Okay. Yeah, not found. -1 means not found. It can't able to find that. It's too case sensitive. That's why we have given only small h, but it's capital H. That's why it showed -1. Okay, good. Okay. Shall we move on to the next thing? List. What is mean by list actually? List is a data type, right? Okay. Example, I'm doing this. Collection of data, right? Collection of heterogeneous data type. Good. Can I able to change the list? Can I able to do any changes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, good. So you know the difference between list, tuple, and a dictionary, mutable, right? Mutable means we can able to,
Dictionary has key value pairs.
yeah, dictionary has,
Key value pairs.
yeah, key value will be there in the dictionary, but in the list, normal items will be there.
Indexing.
Might be of different data types also, and it's a mutable. Mutable means you can able to change that. And what about tuple? Tuple, non-mutable, right? We can't able to change that. That is the major difference. How can you represent this list, tuple, and dictionary? How can you identify that this is the list, this is the tuple, like that? Yeah, immutable, right? It store the data separated with comma. Okay, good. List is, that means rounding, a round bracket means it's a tuple. Square bracket means list, right? Yeah, dictionary means flower bracket, right? Good. Okay. So what are the functions there in the list actually? What is this function? What are all the functions we are having in the list? Anyone messaged me? Yeah, append. Append means you can add the elements, right? Good. Okay. So what is mean by insert? Yeah, if I give the index, it will add that particular value. That means that data into the particular index. So that is the insert, right? Good. Okay. Can you tell me what is extend function? Extend. Extend. Yeah. What is that actually? What is extend? Two or more lists become one. Yeah, good. So extend is nothing but just adding. You can see in this one. See, it will add two different lists and combine them. That is the extend. Okay. So what is pop and what is remove? Pop is to remove the items. Same way, remove also we can do. If I'm not giving any index, I'm giving the pop. What will happen? Yeah, last item will be removed, right? Good. Okay. So can we go to a tuple? So I told, right, tuple is not able to, we can't able to change the values, right? Yeah, good. Thank you. So in the tuple, if I want to do some changes, what I have to do? One tuple is there. Okay. So I want to change something in that tuple. So how can I do that? Any
First
idea?
convert into list.
Yeah, right. First you have to convert it to the list. Then you have to change it, right? So that is tuple. Okay, good. Then dictionary. Can you tell me about dictionary? What is dictionary? Already you told that it's a key and the value. It will be having two things. That is, one is key and another one is value, and can be accessed through the key, right? So straight away now we will go to the NumPy. I think you are good at these things and all. So NumPy, what do you mean? What do you know about NumPy? What is that actually? It's a library that we use for mathematical computations, right? So it's a core main library that we use to it for different computations. It is having, it supports actually different dimensional, multi-dimensional arrays it supports. Okay. So usually in the NumPy, each array will be mentioned as ND array. Okay. So here you can see. So it will be mentioned as ND array. So here we can able to store the data in the arrays as like our list or dictionary like that. We can able to do that. So usually in Python, we can able to do this same thing, storing the array and all those things we can do using the list. But the problem here is the list, it will take more time for the computations and all. If we are using the list and doing that, it will take more time. But this NumPy, it does everything. That means it does in 15x, that much faster, 50x faster it will do when compared to the normal list. That's why we are using this NumPy library. So actually this NumPy library has been created totally in the Python, but basic fast processing functions are developed in C++. Okay, this library is totally designed with Python only, but few basic things, that few basic functions that we are using under library, those things are written in C++. Okay, so here we are having so many functions here, like square root, skin. We can do linear algebra, Fourier transform, random number chemistries like that. I think you might have studied those things in your first years, right? In your Python programming lab, right? Okay, so now we will see some basic examples for the NumPy. So through the NumPy, we can do different actions like arithmetic operations. We can do statistical operations, bitwise operations, then copying and changing the arrays. Then mathematical, whatever the things are there, we can able to do it using the NumPy. So now you open your Google Colab. So here, whatever I'm typing, no, you type the same thing in your Google Colab and check the output. Okay. So now we will see different functions in NumPy. After that, I will be giving you one challenge. You have to solve that. Okay. You have to program that. Right. Shall we? Okay. So how can I import the how can I include the NumPy here? For that, I need this command called import. Right. What this import does? Yeah, import NumPy. So what it does actually? It includes that particular library. So if I am mentioning here as, what is this as NP? What is that as NP? Import NumPy I have given, but I have given as NumPy. We can access all the function by importing, right? Yeah, allies. So example, instead of using this NumPy everywhere, I can just use NP as, right, like shorthand. It can be of any, whatever you wish, you can give the name there. Okay, it's not necessary that it should be like NP only like that. You can use different variables also. Whatever you want, you can use that word, right? So first I have to import that. Then now I'm going to create one array. Just type it, whatever I'm doing, no, just type that. Okay. Have you typed? Is it clearly visible to everyone? Yes, good. So here what we does is, Yeah. First we imported the numpy, right? Numpy, and we have given the name as np like that. Then I'm going to create one array, right? Array that I have given some declared some variable called arr. You can give any name to the variable, right? Array equal to np dot array. Np, that means the numpy. In that we are using that function called array, and we are creating one array with the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So now I am going to print that. So it will give the total array, whatever we created. Then it will show the type also, what kind of, that means data type it is. That means what kind of thing it is. It's an ND array. So it's showing like this, numpy dot ND array. Okay. So then now I'm going to create a 2D array. What is 1D array is nothing but a single dimension array. So now I'm going to create 2D array, right? Okay, so and now initially I created a single dimension array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Now I created a two-dimensional array 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be like a matrix. Have you seen matrix in your learned matrix in your school days, right? So same way it will take two-dimensional array. So it prints like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 2D array we can create. Okay. So now how can I able to check the dimensions? If I want to check how much dimension each array is having. So for that, I can use one term called ndim. So it will give the dimension of the total array. Example. Yeah. I was just checking whether I have entered the brackets properly. Okay. So what is this ending does is it will give you the show the dimension of the each array. So what will be the output here? Everyone type. Yeah, 0. For 0 is for 42. Okay, right. Only one item we have given. That's why the dimension is 0. Then that is single dimensional array, and another one is two dimensional and three dimensional. So you should be, while giving, you should be very clear about the brackets. If you miss anything, then it will be a error. Okay, so this ending will help you in giving the dimensions. If something, why we are doing this? Because if we are getting so many data and we entered into the array, okay, we are created one array, but we don't know that how much dimension it is actually. Uh, so that time we can use this one and know about the dimensions. Okay. Okay. Next we will go to this one. That means if I want to throw some particular element from the index, so how can I do that? So if I want to print the second element, I want to know the second element on the first row. Okay, so how can I give that? Just as like your list, you can have to do that. Okay. Yeah. Array of 0, comma 1, right? So it will typo error. I understand some mistakes.
मैम डायमेंशन 2 में 4 ही एलिमेंट्स हैं
Yeah.
जो सेकंड
Yeah, right. Right. So, if you want to throw some particular things, can you give me that throw some element from the second row, third column? I want to throw 9. How can you give that? The same one you try from your side. Same array you take, just I want to throw the 9th one. Output should come as 9. So what will be the index here? Could you able to identify this 0 and 1 actually? 0 is nothing but that it's a two dimension, right? So 0 will be indicating this first one, and 1 will be this first one, no, this 0. This indicates whether this dimension or this dimension. Then it will take the particular column, right? So if I'm giving 0, that is the first one. Okay, first dimension array. Then in that 0, I'm giving the first column. That means 0 column, 1 column, 2 column, 3 column. So I'm taking this first column as 0, comma 1. Okay. So same way, if I want 9, what I have to give? -1, comma -1. Yeah, that also good. Anyway, any other? Many of you sent me, but I couldn't. Yeah, 1, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 3 you can give. Yeah, right. Good. Okay, so this is how you have able to check the index, right? Array -1, comma. You have to give comma. Right. 1, -1. 1, means which one will come? Can you tell me? 9. So if I want to 4, same way, -1 is nothing but it will come from the end, right? End of the one, right? If you want to 4, you have to give. So -1, -2 will be like from the end, right? From the last. It will take us minus, this one will be taken as -1, this one -2, this one -3, like that. It will come. If you are going with from here, no, it will be like 0, 1, 2, like that it will go, right? So everyone are clear about this? Okay. So if it is a three-dimensional thing, how it represents? So we will be specifying three things actually. And if we take counting from backside, we start from -1 or 0. No, if you are taking the count from the end, right side end means it will be like -1, then -2. There 0 is not there. Yeah, -1 it should start from -1, -2, -3, like that. If you are going from left to right, it will be like 0, 1, 2, like that it should. Okay. Have you typed that? Everyone type. And can you tell me why that 6 came? What is that 0, 1, and 2? There are two arrays here. One is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one array. Another array is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another array. Okay. In that, we have to choose 0th one. That means it will take everything from 0 only. Okay. So, two arrays means one will be the 0, another one will be the 1. Okay. Takes the 0th one. This one will be selected. Okay. 0 means this one will be selected. Then we have given it as first one. So we have to, this one is 0. See, when totally if you consider, this is the 0 and this is the 1. Okay. So next one is, in that 0, I'm going to choose 1. That means this is 0 and this is 1. So this one we choose. 4, 5, 6 we choose. Okay. In that, we need second element. That means 0, 0 is 4, 1 is 5, and 6 is 2. That's why the answer is 6. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts in that? Everyone clear about this? Yeah, good. Everyone? Yeah, good. Yeah. No, Snarky. Can you tell me? Shall I explain? Repeat it again? No, right. See, there are two arrays here. Okay. One is 1, 2, 3. Example, I will show you this. One sec. If I give print array, you might be very clear. You can able to view that. See here. Everyone, please see here. So this is one array. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one array. And this one, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2 is the another array. Two arrays are there, but it will be indexed as this one as the 0. This one as 0. And this one will be the 1. Okay. So first one is 0. In that position, we have given the preference as 0. So it will go here to the 0th array. Okay. Now it got selected. First one clear, right? 0th array. Then in that 1 is there, right? It's mentioned 1. So what you have to do is in the 0th array, you have to go to the first one. That means here also two things are there. Two dimensional, two things are there. One is 1, 2, 3. Another one is 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 is the 0th one of this particular array. And the 4, 5, 6 is the first one of this particular array. So we need 1 here. So it's going to 4, 5, 6. Okay. Understood? 0 and 1 understood? Yeah, good. Then we have to go to 2. 2 means in that second one, that means first one. As per the index I'm telling, it is the first one in that second element. That means 0 will be the fourth element, 4, 1 will be the 5, and 2 will be the 6. That's why it's showing 6. Okay. Now understood? Don't think much. You think it as a matrix only, then it will be very clear for you. Okay, good. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Right. If I want to print the array, what I have to give? Normally we have whatever we want, we can able to print. If I want to print some particular things only, that how can I give? The same thing, like based on the index, it will throw the output. Okay. So now I'm going to create array with some basic things. Example, just type whatever I'm writing. Okay, I'm typing here. For that, we need a different function called arrange. It's not array, it's arrange, right? Arrange 0, 10, 2 I'm giving. And right? Okay. So here I created one array with the step called this 0, 10, 2 I have given. For that, I need a function called arrange. The function we call it as arrange. Okay. Before you used one, that is np dot array. Here just creating, giving the elements and ask it to arrange it as a array. But here we are going to ask the system to create its own array with the particular specifications. For that, we need arrange. Okay, so here it will, yeah, 0 up to 9 with the straight 2. Yeah, right, good. Okay, I will explain everyone. Ishika, yeah, good, Ishika. I will just explain that what that function does. It does is it's arrange, it's create a particular array with this kind of dimensions. If I print that, you can see. I missed something. Oh, sorry, double R I used. Okay. So Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, here it's giving 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So how we created, the number starts from 0 and 10 will be the end. Okay, 0 is the start one and the next one, whatever we are giving, that is the end, and 2 is the step we call. Step is nothing but it skips, right? As like in your for loop, you give that starting one, destination, then the increment or decrement like that, no? Same way only here, we are creating one array with the starting 0 and n will be the 10 and the element should skip twice. So here it created the array as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. For that, we have the function called arrange. Yeah, good. So example, if I want to create some different thing, can you, I will type this. Can you tell me what will be the output here? So this is one called line space. Okay, line space you can take just for your reference. I'm telling this LAN space. This function, what it does is it evenly distribute the things. That means automatically it create the array and it evenly distributes. How it does is you run that, you can say. See, it takes from 0, then 0.25, then zero point 0.5, 0.75, like that it incremented from 0 to 1 with 5. Okay. Okay. Now I want to give some evenly spaced numbers. Okay. If I'm using this function called random, okay, random dot random, comma 2. Wait. So what this does actually, see here, it has chosen, we have given that randomly you can choose the element, but the dimension should be 2 comma 2. So it has given like this. It choose some random values and given the things. Okay, it created 2 by 2 array and it has chosen the values from 0 to 1. Okay, like that we can create a random one, random array. And if I want to inspect something, example here. Okay. Here, if I want to know the shape of the array, that means the dimension only, other than thing, we can get it. So if I want to know that in which thing, how it is arranged like that, we can use this shape function. So it will give the, see here, 2 by 2 things it has created. So it's coming as 2 comma 2. Okay, based on the array. If you want to know the size of the total array, that means shape, how it looks, whether it's a 1 by 2 or a 2 by 3 or like that, how it the array is, it will show the shape here using the shape function. Okay. So one more thing we are having is, I told about dimension, right? Same way, if I want to know the array size, so how can I give? Just give print of array dot size. So the size is 4. That means 4 elements are there. Like that it will give. Okay. Normal dimension, if you want, you have to use ndim. And if you want some random, you can create using the random function. If you want to be equally spaced, you can use ln line space like that. And if you want to know the shape of the particular array, that means how many, what is the shape 2 comma 3 or 1 comma 3 like that. If you want to know that, you can do it by using the shape function. And final one is size one. If I want to know the size of the array, I can give arr dot size. It might be any name. I have given as arr. That's it. Okay. So I will give you some basic functions using this array. Till now, are you clear? These are all some basic functions in the array. Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to do some random things like just addition like that. How can we do that? You also try. I also try. You also type that and try. Yeah, good. A plus B for subtraction will take as like in your mathematics what you studied. So what it does actually, it will add the two arrays A plus B, then it will subtract the elements, then it will multiply and then divides. Just to type it and run that. Done. Good. See, it has added 10 plus 1, 11, 20 plus 2, 22, 30 plus 3, 33. Then subtracted. It subtracted all the numbers. Each element it subtracted and gave. It's like your matrix addition, subtraction, what you did in PUC or 10th like that. Same thing. But we are doing it with the coding. So where we can use these things, why we are doing this kind of mathematical computations on that, where we can use this. Huh? For formula generation and all, you might have used in the first years, right? For mathematical formulas, big formulas, you can able to do it in the single coding. That also you can do. But in data science, where we can use, see in the machine learning part. So I'm going machine learning. You know what is machine learning like that. So it predicts the things based on our data. It predicts the future things, that whether it will be what it will check. Example, if there are in a particular cancer hospital, there are so many kind of data. Like one might be the things that it's a the result is positive. That means cancer is there. One is that negative, like no cancer is there. So that kind of predictions might be there. So how a machine will understood that whether it is a cancer or not. For that, it has to do so much of, we have to give so many data to that machine. Then it will learn from that and I identify that if it the symptoms comes like this, then it is a cancer. If the symptoms come like that, then it's not a cancer. Like that, the predictions will be done accordingly. So in that kind of cases, we use this machine learning part only. Machine learning, we totally work on the computations, linear regression, everything will comes under the machine learning. That time we use this numpy. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Till now you are clear, right? Next, in this numpy only, we can use the some universal functions also. Universal functions you can tell as square root, right? Example, I'm not going to dwell much into that, just giving a basics of one or two functions. So what it does, if I want to square root a particular array, so I am giving as nq dot square root of array. So what happens? It will show the, again I made a mistake. So np right here. So it applied the square root. Then if I want to use the sine function, sine cos functions are there, no? So if I want to use that, how can I do that? So it will give the sine and cos value of the each array. So that kind of functions you can use. And exponential also we can do. You know exponential? E power. So it will give the e power z1. What is the value of e power 1 it gave? And e power 2 it has given. So these kind of different mathematical functions we can use it using the number. Right. So these are all the different functions we can be able to do that using the number. Okay. So now I am giving you one small challenge. You try to do that. Okay. Is my screen visible to you? Yeah, good. Okay. So here I have given the temperatures in Celsius. Okay. Recorded in a particular city. I have given that in a array. That I have given as temp equal to np dot array of 30, 32, like that I have given. So now you have to calculate the average temperature of the week. Okay, one function you have to use is average. Then you have to find the maximum temperature and minimum temperature. And you have one more thing is you have to check the condition that how many days the temperature was above 30. Okay, these things now you are going to do. Can you? Will take 5 minutes time. Just to try this challenge. Yeah, timer. Is it on second? Where it is? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Second one. Hide magic or something is going. 1 second. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Amshi. So, Vamshi, I want to share one data Excel sheet where I can share that. What? Google Sheet. Okay. Sorry, where I can upload that? Oh, good. Nice. When you share the program also. Please click the link and download the document. It's a Excel sheet. Just download that. Then I will tell you how to include that in the Google Colab. Just download that. Open that and download that Excel sheet. Hope everyone got the output. Shall we move on to the pandas? Okay, then there. Shall we move on to pandas? I shared the program here. It's fully pasted or not? Can anyone check the chat and tell me? It's fully pasted, right? The total program. Anyone? Please check the chat and tell me whether the program has been uploaded or not. I uploaded, but I'm not sure that whether it's fully uploaded or not. Can you check and tell me? Okay, Vamshi, shall we move on to the next? I think students finished, right? Anyone there? Yeah. Shall I move on? Uploaded? No, ma'am. Okay. Okay, good. The last line has not been uploaded, I think. The full program has been uploaded properly or not? Only the last line is not clear, I think. So I'm reading the last line. Yeah. That one I sent it again. I sent the last line again. Okay. Next we carry on with this pandas, right? Is it visible? So similarly, like NumPy, another one more main library we are going to use is pandas. Okay. Okay. So these pandas will be like we can able to do the data analysis and manipulation in this using the Excel format or CSV format. You know Excel sheets, right? Their data will be filled like, example, if it is an employee database, employee ID will be there, employee name will be there, their department, salary, how much they are getting, their in and out information, everything will be there in that particular database. In that kind of database, how we can able to access, how we can able to do the data analysis. That we can use by using this pandas library, we can do everything here. So here we mentioned the one-dimensional array as series and two-dimensional array as data frames. Okay. So we are going to deal with both the things. Uh, Hope everyone downloaded that Excel sheet, right? So using the Panda, we can do this many functions we can do. Example, we can do the cleaning data, then we can able to handle the data. Then if the file format is not supporting, we can able to change the file format and work accordingly. Then if I want to group the things, example, I'm having employee database and their performance related things also. If you want to include everything, I can able to group that also. And I can able to use different tools that are available in the Panda and able to analyze the total things, what is happening and what will be done, and based on that the prediction will be done. Okay, so different kind of things we can use do using the pandas. So now we will go move on to the collab. Open the collab. Just type this line same way like NumPy. Here we have to type import pandas. I'm giving the alias as PD. Okay. Then I'm going to import the file we downloaded. You already downloaded one data Excel sheet, right? Now I'm going to upload that. So how can I do that is so from google.collab import files uploaded equal to files.upload. So if I click that, it will ask for which file you want to include like that. It will ask. Then you have to select the particular destination. I have already included, I think. So it's asking for choose files, right? So just click it. Then download the file. Sorry, upload the file. Sample data. Everyone understood? Are you on that? Could you able to follow me?
Anybody facing any issues? Okay, you can speak up 1 second.
Just to type import pandas as PD, that we can do later also. Just to type the 2 lines.
Ma'am, is it audible? Ma'am?
Shall I show the coding? From google.collab space import space files. We don't have to directly upload the file. Yeah, you can access from that also. See, if you click here, if it is inside the folder, no, it will be easier for us to access the left side. You click the folders. So here in the left side, you can see files. Just click that. Then you can go here, sample data.xls. If it is there, it will be easier for us to access. Yeah, done.
No. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
How to upload data? Hello, ma'am.
You can't able to upload.
How to upload data? I'm actually one of the student asking that how to upload data into the Collab.
Yeah, that's what. Just type the 2 lines from Google Colab import file. The 2 lines I have typed, this one. These 2 lines. They have to type that line and run that command. Just type the 2 lines and run that command. Automatically, it will ask choose file like that. Then you can upload it from your desktop or laptop like that. From my folder, you can do. Those who are online, have you done uploading that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, thank you. So here I have used the Excel format, okay. No, if you are using the CSV, you have to change the code like CSV. Instead of Excel, you have to use CSV. That's it. In the programming, it will change later. So here I have given read underscore Excel, no, there you have to give CSV. So those who finished uploading, just type this one. df equal to, just I am creating one variable. And using the read Excel or read CSV, we have to use. If it is a CSV file, you can use CSV or else use Excel. Read underscore Excel. You have to mention the name of the Excel there. Then I'm going to print the things. That means here it's very little data, okay. But if you take the big company or something like that, you might have thousands of data, right? So that time we want to read only few things. Based on that, we can do this head function. What it does is it will give the five basic 5 data. It will give first 5 rows. It will give. Just to try that and see. It has created the index as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it has given the total things. So in few places it has been mentioned as NAN. That means no proper value is there. That's why it's mentioned as NAN. Because there the data are missing. Everyone executed this. So this is how we can able to view the elements in the Excel sheet. Yeah, good. Okay. Shall I go to the next one? Yeah. If I want to know the just basic information, I want to know about the total Excel sheet. So what I have to do is print if I want to know just the basic information of the particular Excel sheet. Okay. What I have to do? Print df.info. So you can see here what is the class, everything it's entered. Total 6 entries are there, 0 to 5. In that columns, what are all the columns there? Name, age, department, salary, and what is the count, everything is there. See, data type also it's mentioned. Name is the object, then float, its value is there, like that. Data types also mentioned. So if I want to know the information of the particular Excel, that time you have to use the function called info. Okay. So if I want to know the summary, total summary of the Excel, so what I have to do is just type print df. Df is just a variable I have used, okay, some object kind of thing. Df dot describe. If I give describe, what happens is it took all the data, okay, what are all the data in the Excel sheet, then it calculated few things, basic math function it has done. What are all the things? That is count. It counted. Okay, 5 it has given, salary 5 is there. Then mean, that means total how much values are there, it's mean. Then standard things, those things came. The count is nothing but only, see here, only 5 it has mentioned, because non-null value only it will take and give that entry. If there is any null value is there, it won't take that entry. That's why it's showing 5. Then mean will give the average of all the values. Then STD will give the standard deviation values. Minimum, you know, that minimum value. In the age, which is the minimum, and salary, which is the minimum. Then 25% is nothing but first quartile we can type. So 25 means 25% of the values will fall below this number. Example 28 is there. So 25% of the entries are below than 28 value. That means those many people are having the age less than 28 or 25% only, like that. So 50% means 30 below age people are 50% there, like that. So 75 means 75 less than the 75 people are 75% of people are less than 35 age, like that. And max is maximum, what is the age there and what is the salary there. Okay. So through this, we can able to understand the total Excel within a single command called describe. Okay. Shall we move on? Okay. The next one is, if I want to select a particular column, what I have to give? Just type print. If I want name to be printed then. Okay. If I want the name column to be displayed, then I have to give df of name. Okay. So now I'm giving one condition. Okay. Name of df So I have given the condition that if the age is greater than 30, those entries should be shown. See here. Can you identify that df of df? Why I have given that means, if you directly enter that df age of greater than 30, it will take only the, it will just count those values only, but it won't give the entries. Okay, so if I want the total data to come here, I have to give like this, df of df age greater than 30. So greater than, it has to show the entries that are greater than 30, that are having age greater than 30. So only two people comes under that. That means Charlie 35 and David 40. So only those two people are having age 30. Only that entry comes here. Okay. Yeah. So one more thing is, I'm going to remove the rows that are having missing values. Few things we have seen as NAN, like that, no? Those are all like no values are there in that. So we are going to remove those things. So what function I can use is drop. So I have just given drop NA. So wherever it's missing, those entries will be removed. Okay. So if I want to handle with some missing data, example, if a company employee details are there, okay, everyone are doing their punching. If I'm not punched on that particular day, then what happens? It won't be mentioned as in or out like that. It will be like a blank only. So if they want to know on that particular day how many are entered the company, like that, if they do the analysis, that time it will become a problem. To avoid that, we can remove that particular missing data using this function. Okay, drop NA. That one, if you use, it will remove the missing data. Now, if I want to replace the missing values with 0, so what I have to do? Just PF dot fill NA. Fill NA with 0. Okay. See here. So what are all the values with the NA? No, those things are filled with 0. Understood? If you want to leave, you have to use a drop NA. If you want to fill with 0, you can give us fill NA of 0. Then it will fill everything. Okay, good. Okay. Then now we have to do some aggregation, grouping. How we can able to group the things according to some condition. So I am going to give like just type whatever I'm typing, just type the same thing. Everything I am giving in single quotes because that is the column name. Okay. Whatever the column we have created, that one you are entering. So it should be actually what it is there. So I'm giving it in a single quotes. I'm using the mean function. So what it does is it will group the department according to the salary. So it will give the answer that so in each department how much the salary is there. You can see here. See, in the above data, you can see here, HR is two people are from HR, two are from IT, and one from finance. So it's giving the order that the finance, how much it's their salary, 60,000. Then HR, there are two HRs are there, two HR departments are there. One is 50,000, another one is 48,000. So it added and given the mean value. So what function we have to do? There might be so many data, okay? It will collect all the data. Example, if there are some 100 data entries are there, in that HR might be some 10 entries or 15 entries like that. In that 15 entries, it will take all the values and whatever function we are mentioning now, that function will be applied on that. Here I have given mean function. So it will take the mean of that and give the mean value here. Okay, that's why it's coming as HR value. In the HR department, the mean salary will be 49,000 like that. So in the IT, the mean value is 55. Okay, understood? Everyone understood? Good. Yeah, thank you. So if I want to count a particular thing, how I have to give? Print.df. So this is, it will take DF of department, it will take and it will count the value. So in HR department, there are two employees, IT department, two employees, and finance, there is no one employee. So like that, it will give the counts. Then how to sort the value? Using the sort function. sort values you have to give. Then you have to mention in which on which basis you have to sort. I have given the age as the value. So it based on the age, it will do the sorting in an ascending order. Okay, 25, 20, 30, 35, 40, like that. Okay. So this is the sorting function. So these are all few functions we can use using the Panda. And final one I'm going to do is now I'm going to clean the data. Okay. I am going to remove the missing entries and put that new data into a new file. I'm not going to keep the same file here. I'm going to create a new file. And how I'm going to do that? So till this one, you are any doubts here? Others? Okay, thank you. Okay. Just to type def underscore cleaned. I'm giving that name like cleaned. One function is there, so I'm using that def clean def dot drop any. You know what is mean by drop any, right? So it will remove the missing values and it store the values into the df clean variable. It will show it in the what store it in that one. So now I'm going to convert that to another Excel. Okay, do like that, then run that. Just run that. It won't give you any output or like that. Just go here in the left files. You can see the cleaned data here. Just type this df cleaned equal to df dot drop na. What it does is it will remove the missing data. It will clear the things. And the cleaned data will be saved in df clean. Then we are converting to Excel and given the name as cleaned data dot Excel. Okay. Now automatically, if you run that, it will be created in that folder here. It's created here. If you want to check that, you can give print. Just to give df clean dot for first 5 entries you can give dot head off like that you give. Give it in the single brackets. Or else you give like this df underscore cleaned. You can view the data directly. You can give like this for printing that, or else give like this df clean dot head. It will show the total things what the new Excel has been created. Okay, this is how the pandas is used. Okay, these are all the different functions that are associated with pandas. Okay. So this is the challenge now. Very small challenge only. Just you try. Okay. So I have given the sales data. that product is pen, notebook, pen, pencil, notebook, pen. Like that, different products I have given. It will be like a what? It will be created as a Excel sheet only. So this is the challenge. And before that, you can take a small time break for 5 minutes. You can assemble by 4:17 like that. Okay. You can go get some fresh air and come back.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So those who can just finish this challenge. It's nothing but we have given the you have finished good. So product data is there, how much units sold and what is the price per unit is there. So what you have to do is you have to add a new column that should add the unit sold and the price and it should come. Then you have to find the total sales by using the group by that function you have to use. Then finally you have to find the product. I'll send the code in the chat. Okay, shall we move on to the next topic? So, so the next main library is matplotlib. As I told previously, it is used to create different uh, charts. We can able to visualize the data. That what by orally, if I'm telling that in 2004 it was like that, then 2010 it was like that. Instead of telling like that, if I'm showing the data as a chart, then it will be visually appealing and they can able to understand that what is happened there, where the decline happened or where the uplift happened. Like that, you can able to identify these things through the visually mapping. So those things we can use during do that using the matplotlib. And here we can whatever generated, we can save it and export it in the PNG format also, JPG, PDF, whatever format we want, we can able to export that. And it's mainly used in the exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis, we call it as EDA. So what is that means? It's the initial process of data science. That means data analysis. So once we collect the data, first process is cleaning the data, and then we are analyzing the data. After analyzing, we have to visualize the data, that how it works, how it does, and how the total journey happened. Like that, so many things are there. No, that is visually visualization is there. That will comes under the EDA, exploratory data analysis. Okay. So this is the main library used for the visual presentation. So these are all the different kind of different kind of charts you can able to generate. Even you can create a pie chart also, scatter chart also. So many things we can do. Donut chart also. Anything, whatever chart you want, you can able to create that. Okay. Let's go to the Google Colab again. I will give you few examples for Matplotlib. Just type. So I have given two things to array x equal to this some values and y equal to some values. Then I am plotting that in a graph as x and y. Now I am giving the title of the graph. Simple line format it will come. Then I am giving the x label as, you can give anything, I am just giving as x as it only. You want to enter the value that what it does is, example, population, year, like that. If you have to give them label as year, you can give here as year. If you want the y-axis to be shown as population, you can give like that. Here we don't having any proper reference, that's why I'm giving as x-axis and y-axis. After calculating, manipulating everything, I just want to show that. That's it. This is the basic program to do a line plot. Just run that and see. This is what the bar generated for the values we have entered, x and y. Good. Others, what are you doing? Then others. Yeah. Guru, is the camera off? I couldn't see anyone. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? Now I am going to generate a bar chart. So for that, I am giving that categories. So just I am giving, okay, I am not going to give any proper input like that. Just how it comes, no, that you are going to view. That's it. So you have to give it under single quotes. This is too much. Can hide chat. PSG giving me different things. For categories. Now we have generated the bar chart. So for plot chart, we have to give plt dot plot. Okay. So here for bar, we are giving us dot bar. And the values we have to mention as categories and values. This one. Same way as like that, we have to give. Then finally, you have to show that. It will give you a bar chart like this. It's very easy, right? Everyone done? Yeah. Next one, scatter plot. Now we have to do that scatter plot one. The procedure and all same only. You have to just change the function. That's it. So this is the scatter plot. Okay. Next we will go for the histogram. Here I have mentioned PLT dot hist of bins. Bins I have given. Bins is nothing but number of intervals. How much interval it should be there. That's that I have given. And now I'm giving the title. I have given us 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4 like that. I have continuously given. So it has given like that, but here it took the interval as 0.5. 5, 5 it has taken. So hope you understood now the math plot. So based on this same way only we can able to generate a pie chart also. Different charts, whatever chart we want, we can able to generate that using the matplotlib. Okay. So next thing is we will see few challenges. Okay. You just try. I will give you some 2 or 3 minutes, like 5 minutes, like that. You can use ChatGPT also. Anything you can use and try that program. Okay. So I will give you the algorithm also. Like what are the steps you have to do. You just try that. So after that, I will explain you where we are using this kind of programs and for what purpose. Okay. So first challenge is nothing but data pre-processing. I told, right, cleaning the data. The first level. Before processing, we should be very clear about the pre-processing. Example, attendance data is there, example. So we have not, I told like that, no, present, absent, it might be entered as P, it might be entered as absent A, like that. So based on that, we are going to analyze the data now. So how we are going to do that? So I have given a list of attendance records. I will show you that. So based on that, you have to summarize who are all present and who are all absent. It's mentioned as P and A. Okay. You have to change it to present and absent. The steps are like this is the data. You can take this data. This is the total one. Okay. So student is A, B, A, C, B, like that it's there. A is a person name and B is one person and C is another person. So A, it will be like a Excel sheet. You just imagine. Okay. A is belongs to the first day. That means A in day one is present. Then B in day one is absent. Like that it comes. A in day two is present. C in day two is present. Like that it comes as a Excel. You don't think much about that. Take these things. Then you have to count how many times each students were present. How many times each was present and or absent. Like that you have to count those values and rename that P to present, A to absent. So where we can use this kind of things? Any idea? It's a data pre-processing where we can use this kind of program. Use the pandas and do that. Create a data frame. So while you are coding, you should be very clear that main thing you have to follow is so whatever we are doing, you should not your coding should not be so much clumsy. So use the proper options. If there is any condition is there, you have to give those conditions within that. You should not like so much of codings like that. That's not a good way of programming. Your coding should be in a minimal way with the effective functions. And whatever output you are showing, no, that should be very perfect with the proper title for the with the proper things and all. Like if I'm printing some name there, or title I am going to give, it should be like a capital thing should be there. First starting letter should be capital, other should be in the lowercase. Like that, it should be very appealing. Is the challenge clear? You have any doubt? Did someone posted? Good. But any one of you, can you explain me the total program? Can you paste that output also? Or else a screenshot kind of thing you can share in your group also. Yeah. Good. Is everyone trying? Others? Yeah, most of you got the output right. Good. They are completing. Can any one of you explain me the program? Your output will be like this. Its index, then students, days, what are the days, then status. But our output came like this. Status, absent and present. Student A is absent 0 days, present 3 days, like that. Proper output it comes. Can any one of you explain the program? Or shall I explain? Everyone done? To all finish this? What?
Ma'am, first the dictionary is converted into data frame.
Yeah, yeah,
Then the group by function helps to count the number of presence and absent of
yeah.
students.
Mm,
And in the third we save the columns and rows.
mm.
After that, print the output.
Yeah, nice. So we have changed the column name as we have, so that we have given us summary dot rename. We are changing that P to present and A to absent. Thanks, Session. So everyone understood the program. Initially, we created the data. Okay. Then we were using the pandas and showing the data. Okay. Then what we does is we do the group by. We are grouping the students based on the status with using the function called counts. So it will gather the things, then it will add that. If P is there, it will add. If A is there, it won't add. Like that it will do. Okay, and finally we are changing the column names. So the output is like this. Okay, some consolidated report kind of thing. So can you tell me where we can use this actually? So this is one basic program for data science. So where we can use that? In which application we use that?
When we have to clean the data.
Yeah, yeah, cleaning the data, right? So in which application, in which area we can use this kind of things? That means application I'm asking. In healthcare related or education related, where we can use this one. That things I know. So that this is used in the what usually in the education systems as whether the students are present, absent, like that. Even in the employee database also. And if a company want to check whether the employees are attending properly or any if they are not attending in a particular season or particular a month, they are not proper, they are taking much leave like that. So that kind of data analysis, if they do, they will take this kind of thing. And for cleaning the total data, whatever data we are taking, we can do the cleaning like this. Okay. Can we go to the next challenge? So the next challenge is word frequency. So here I have given one text, okay. Welcome to Python Data Science Workshop. Python is a powerful and versatile language. We will learn basic Python for data analysis. This is the text I have given. So what you are going to do is you are going to check the word frequency. Example, welcome, if it is there, how many times it's repeated, got repeated. Welcome is repeated for only one means it should show only one. Python. Python, if the word is there, how many times that Python has been repeated? Here, one, two, three. Three times we used. So Python should be three counts. Like that, for each word, how much frequency has it done as the in that total notice. So this is the program you are having, and this is your algorithm. So first you have to store the notice. Store the notice in a particular thing. Then you have to do the pre-processing. Like you have to remove the extra spaces like that. Then you have to remove the punctuation marks, anything like a comma or a colon like that. If it is there in between or any full stop is there, like that, you have to remove those punctuations. Then you have to tokenize the things. Use the split function and split it. Okay. Then you have to count. This is the normal word frequency program. So, and this is the procedure. So that means algorithm for doing that. Just give it a try. For counting and all, you have to use for loop. Yeah. Is it clear?
Ma'am, RE is a library, regular expression. Ma'am, you are me.
Sorry. Yeah, Sashank, you told something. I couldn't get that.
Ma'am, RE is a library, regular expression.
Sorry, it's echoing. I couldn't hear you properly. Can you type in the chat? Have you done that? What about others? Yeah, someone did. Okay. Show the program models. Can you able to see the program? How many of you got output there? Those who are doing offline. Guru, oh, you have mic there?
Yeah, ma'am.
Sorry, I'm disturbing you. You have mic there? Yeah, can you ask any one of them to just tell the flow?
Tell what, man?
Just explain the program. Ask them to explain the program. Not in depth, just tell the functions, what it happening like that.
Does anybody want to explain this program? Or shall I figure out? Let us do some random things. You guys want in that chat I give to me was take him and give the mic. Hey. Who have done the coding, right? Who have done the coding?
Vamshi, I want to know whether they are working on that. They got the output.
Yeah, I mean one person got the output.
Okay, okay.
So first we load the notice into lower, the notice dot lower
Okay.
function. Then we use regular expression which I copied from Google. Or any kind of notation like dot or comma that can be there to remove it.
Yeah, right.
Then we split it for spaces and we prepare a word list, and then we initialize an empty dictionary. And then
Okay.
and for first appearance, we said there we create their appearance in the dictionary, and on further subsequent appearance, we increase the count by one, and then finally we in the whole dictionary.
Yeah, good. Thank you. So it's like the total thing we have taken into the notice. Notice I have given the variable name. So in that everything will be put into a single thing. Then we are changing it to lowercase characters. Why? Because sometimes if it is uppercase will be there, so it will interrupt. So example, Python P, small p if I used, and one side if I used capital P Python, then it will take that as a different one only. Don't take it as a same word. So we have to change everything to be lowercase character. Then you have using this sub one to remove the different what blank, that means comma or anything, any other special characters on there. It will remove those things, letters, numbers, those things. It will remove spaces also. It will remove. Then it will split into the words. Like each word will be separated. Welcome will be put it into a single array. Then two one array, three one array. Like that, different things it will be put it into a single dictionary. We have created one word count, one dictionary we have created. In that, we are just using the for loop to check whether that word is available here. If the word is available, then it will increment the count, or else it will go. What it will go again and again check the next word. Like that, the total loop rotates, and finally we will get the word count. Understood? Yeah. Like this, you will get. So, can you tell me where we can use this kind of program in data science? This is also related to some real world application only. So, where we can use that? You have any idea? Example, if I'm analyzing the shopping things, example, Amazon or Flipkart like that, if I'm analyzing the customer reviews, so I have to pick the reviews that are having good, excellent, what I felt happy, like that kind of keywords I want to choose and select that particular review. That time I can use this kind of program. And one more thing is, have you seen in the, if you are posting your resume, that time your whatever you have mentioned as skills, it should match the keywords. They usually, the HRs and all. Once again. So this is what how the things work. So where we can use this is comparing the keywords with the resume content. So whatever resume you are preparing now, you should have that keyword that the job seekers, that means HR needs. So example, some skills they need some Python programming or embedded like that. If they are specific with that, that kind of thing, how it can be able to do. So for that, we are using this kind of programs. Okay. So I will show you the third challenge. One more challenge is there, but as we, uh, we are out of time, so you can do it as a homework and you can submit it later. Okay. So yeah, Anshuman, you want to tell something? So it's a normal one, whatever you know, no? Like in the dictionary you have to create, then you just try it in your home. That's enough. Dictionary you have to create and check the total average you have to get. Then the marks, student those who scored in the highest total that you have to calculate, and you have to calculate the average marks in maths using the math function. You have to do the calculation. This and all you know. You just try it in home. Okay. And one more thing is matplotlib. So you can take a some products value, that means the sales value like that you take, and try to figure out the line chart, bar chart, those things you try. Okay. Once you keep on doing this, no, you will get some good experience in data science. And this is a very basic basic workshop we conducted. And the future, so many libraries are there. So maybe in some other sessions we try to do those things also. So for practicing, if you want to practice, I have given some few things and all. You can use Kaggle and try whatever you are having. Kaggle will be having their own data sets. You can utilize that and do that. And you can, if you want to learn some online courses, means you can go through Coursera and do that courses. Some free certifications also there. You can try that also. And the best thing is you can refer books also, like Python for data analysis by Wes McKinney. Like that, so many. Last week also one speaker came. He told me that so for data science you have to refer some books also, good books. If you are really interested in data science and want to be an expert, so you have to read those books and all, because through the books you will understand more really about the total statistics, how to do the analysis, everything. So take these as things. And thank you so much for everyone. And thank you, Guru and Vamshi, for giving me this opportunity. Okay. Thank you, dears. Any doubts, you can call me anytime. They will share my number with you.
Ma'am, share the mail ID. Ma'am, Nivedha, ma'am.
Yeah.
We will share the mail ID of yours.
Yeah.
If anyone having queries or something, let them ping it in your Gmail.
Yeah.
So guys, ma'am, with your permission, I would like to give one more insight.
Okay.
Guys, these functions in the pandas or else in this numpy or anything, right? There will be a lot of functions. It will be hard to remember such functions every time, or we need to go to internet and search it. Okay. So there is a small trick for this. Go to Google and just type pandas cheat sheet. Okay, cheat, C-H-E-A-T, cheat sheet. You'll get a lot of A3 size sheets. Okay, you can take one printout in A4. It's like it will have everything, very popular functions which are available in the internet or which are, I mean, regularly used. Those functions will be available in the cheat sheet. Just type the library and this terminology cheat sheet. You'll get a A3 size. You can utilize it for. This is just a small trick. Yeah, ma'am. Please continue.
Yeah. No. Thank you, Vamshi. Thanks for the input.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am, today. So,
Thank you so much. It's a good opportunity for me to meet these kind of students, actually.
yeah, thank you so much. This is the time to end up our session.
Yeah.
So it's already in 5:09. So guys, for both online and offline attendees, so we'll be going to share one QR with you for the feedback session. So as like who will fill in the feedback, right? They only get the certifications. Okay. So don't miss it. Quickly fill the feedback form now.